Good. So, where do you feel like you showed the most growth this year and year two?
I think I just took a step, from last year, in defending, being able to play with the presence, being able to play with the ball, play make for my teammates, being a different position to what I'm used to. And, I think, there was growth, a little bit of everything in my game, but, there's a lot more growth that I have left in me. And, I'm looking to, show that, moving forward into year three.
What's that been like? Just the how much they've used you in different roles. You played point guard, you played some center, some wing. I guess what's that been like? Kind of adjusting to all the ways they've tried to use you.
Yeah, it's been different. Obviously, playing in some positions that I've been unfamiliar with a little bit, and I think with rotations and guys that we have and different lineups that we can play. When we have a switching lineup, when we go small, I can play at the 5 and I can play at the 1. So I think just my versatility there is something that is one of my strengths. But yeah, I think being able to play all these different positions, play out of the corner, play with the ball, play the 5 men sometimes, screen and roll and stuff like that. It just shows a little bit of my versatility and what I can do in the future.
What do you want to go to work on this summer?
Everything. I got a lot of things that I need to work on. I think the shooting is the main one again. Just being able to become a consistent 3-point shooter, a guy that they can rely on to kick the ball out that's going to knock down a shot. I want to be able to jump into high 30s, 40s, in my 3-point shot, and most of the shots that I take are catch and shoot threes. So I want to be able to develop off the dribble three. So teams can't go under as much, and I think with that'll put me in a better position to play the point guard more and be able to create for others and open up different stuff. And we got a lot of talented guys on this team that it can be sometimes hard to be able to play the point guard because we got a lot of guys that can score the ball, a lot of guys that need the ball. So I think one thing that I want to improve on next year is demanding that point guard role and being able to play make for guys like Z, Bi, Trey, like these guys who are so good offensively. Just being able to take a little bit of load off them and be able to put them in the corner, have them come for down screen and get an easy bucket rather than having to work so hard for every bucket. So for me, it's a big off season for me. I got a lot of stuff coming up with like Olympics campaign and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that I have a good off season, working on the stuff that I need to, and I'm going to sit down with my trainer and make sure that we set out a good plan.
How important are the Olympics going to be for you? In meaningful will that be to play in your first Olympic Games? Yeah,
it's huge. Obviously the Olympics is a big thing, and to be able to represent your country is an honor. And I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to that my whole life. I always grew up watching the Olympic Games and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But for me, I feel like I have a lot to prove. I have a lot left in me. I have a lot more to my game that I can show. So I think the Olympics is going to be a big part of that. Helping me get to where I want to go. I think being able to perform on the Olympic stage will help me here with my NBA career as well, and just show a little bit more of what I can do because I feel like I have a lot left in me that I haven't shown yet.
I was going to follow up with that. For a lot of us, it was always Team USA and then everybody else. Just kind of the growth you talked about, seeing it growing up, and I know you saw guys like Dellavedova and other guys. Where has the rest of the world moved closer to the U.S. in your opinion?
Yeah, I think the whole game, just the European game, the Asian game. Like I think it's starting to become closer. It used to be USA and then everyone down here. I think everyone's starting to creep up. Just the talent level, you see in the NBA nowadays with all the European guys and stuff like that, and the way basketball's played. And FIBA's a different game. The court's smaller. It's shrunk a lot more. You have to play more as a team. And I think when it comes down to it, the best teams win. The teams that play together, the teams that know their role, their wins. You can throw as much firepower out there as you want, and it can be hard to gel together. So the team that plays the hardest, the team that plays together, the team that has the most chemistry is usually the team that wins. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun in years to come. And the Olympics this year, just seeing the different countries battle it out, because I think it is everyone's on the same level now, type thing. And you see the team, the US, and there's not going to be no easy beats. So they're the ones that everyone's going to be targeting. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.